It's the grandson of right thought. You defeat your enemies by having great self-control, by controlling the inside, the inner world. That is how you defeat your enemies on the outside, by controlling your inner narrative, your inner speech, your inner thoughts, your inner feelings. Once you lose control of self, you've lost the battle. Because you're no longer in control of when you make offense. You're no longer in control of when you make defense. Now you're just reacting. But when you're in control, you don't have to react. You can decide when you want to go offense. You can decide when you want to go defense. In boxing, we call this ring generalship. You can always tell a great boxer by the man in the ring who's deciding when he will go offense and when he will go defense. It separates the great fighters from the good fighters. You see? Being able to differentiate. Being able to decipher what's in your jurisdiction and what's not. What is it that you're allowing to come into your space that doesn't belong to you? And that is other people's thoughts and other people's feelings. You cannot control that. You must understand this if you're going to make war. You cannot control another's thoughts or feelings, because that is not in your realm of control. Your job is to control yourself. Self-control. The one who's going to win the battle is the one who has the greatest self-control. Can control his fear. Can control his anxiety. It's like a Mustang that you have to jump on and tame and ride and break the will of the Mustang. To tame it, to bring it into subjection to your will. You see that? It's the same thing with a husband and a wife. When a husband consummates his bride, he submits her to his will. He dominates her and bends her to his will. You see? So it's the same thing with you and yourself. You have to bend your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts to your will of the desire that you have, see? Faith is the substance of the thing hoped for. So the stuff of the thing hoped for. So what is the stuff of the thing you're hoping for? Well, let's say it's something like a security, freedom of some sort that you were looking for, relief of some sort. So all you have to think about is, what is the substance of that thing? So say the thing is a house that you want or desire. Well, what is the substance of the house? Which means, what is the feelings that it causes you to feel to have the new house? Once you feel the feelings of having the new house, you have had it. So that's how we ask believing. And that's how we control our feelings, by bringing our feelings into connection with the thought that we have. I want that new house. No, you don't want. That means lack. I have the new house. So what are the feelings that I would have if I were in that house? Well, I'd have comfort, relaxation. I'd be relieved. I'd be proud of myself. Well, then that's what you have to have. That's the substance. That's the faith, the substance of the thing hoped for. All the feelings you would feel had you have it. That's the substance of the thing that you hope for. The evidence not seen, see? So you don't see the evidence that you have the thing right there in your hand, but you feel the feeling as if you do have it in your hand, and then you'll have it. And that's all you can control, is that. That determines what you have and what you don't have. Not someone else out there in the world, not someone out there in the street, not someone out there Nothing. Not circumstances, not people, not anything outside of yourself. It's you controlling your thoughts and feelings. So when somebody says something mean to you and says, hey, you're stupid, and you say, damn, I am stupid, you just believed a lie. That was your choice. So don't be angry at them for calling you stupid. Be angry at yourself for believing that you're stupid because they said you were. Because who the fuck are they to have such great power and pull in your life to where they can say something that sways your feelings and thoughts of yourself? Then you're not in control of yourself. Other people are in control of you. Other people control your thoughts and your feelings, not you. So then how dare you talk about what anyone else needs to do? You're not in control of yourself today. And that's what we all must realize. Before we point the finger, before we condemn, before we say anything about anybody else, have we taken inventory today of our standing on the issue, of where we stand on that thing we're accusing someone else of? It's time to grow. It's time to bear fruit of the Spirit now. Instead of just talking about it. It's time to be about it. It's time to walk it. It's time to be doers of the word, no longer just hearers of it. How are you supposed to better yourself if you're always focusing on bettering other people? Someone explain that to me. How do you get the benefits of the workout when you're just the one spotting the other person? You're not lifting any of the weights. You're just there supporting them. Yeah, come on, man, lift it. Come on, you can do it. Hell yeah, lift that shit, man. Come on, get it. One more rep, come on. That's all you do. Your ass still gonna be flabby as fuck. Your ass still gonna be fat as hell. Because you ain't putting no work in. You ain't doers of it. So your ass ain't got nothing to flex with, nigga. So when niggas run up on you, your ass get knocked to the ground and trampled over. Your feelings and your thoughts change because you're not strong. And you got the nerve to call other people weak. You got the nerve to say other people are living in fear. You got the nerve to say other people are whatever the hell you're accusing them of. Meanwhile, you can't control your own damn thoughts. Somebody say something evil to you, you're all sad. Why did he say that to me? Fuck you. I hate you. Look at you, you emotional freak. You can't even control your damn emotions. You can't even control how you feel or how you think. And you're trying to tell someone else how to think and feel? You hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Nah, if you think I'm lying about what I'm saying, try me. Go home today. Lay down before you go to sleep, like you be right when you're going to bed. Lay down in your bed, lay on your back, close your eyes. Start to take some deep breaths and slow down your breathing and just relax for a minute. And then clear out your mind of all the bullshit you normally worry about. Clear out your mind of all of that. And simply decide for yourself today on a simple desire that you have. One desire. Don't focus on a whole lot, just one. And then see yourself doing that thing as if you're doing it in your mind. Just visualize yourself actually experiencing it until you feel as if you are, till you feel the feelings associated with it. That's the substance. And then go to sleep. Once you feel it, just go to sleep. And continue to do this every night. And I am guaranteeing you 100% that you will have the desire. You ask believing, which is having faith when you ask, which is feeling the feeling as if it were so. That's asking believing. Ask believing and you shall have it. And if you really want to be wise, get another like-minded person and tell them your desire and get them to see and feel it with you. See me in this visualization that I'm telling you about. See me in it too for me. Describe it to them how you want to be seen and what you're doing, and then let them do the same thing you're doing. Meditate on it with you and agree with you and feel it for you. Wow, congratulations, man. You got your thing you wanted for me. That's the feeling it for you, see? But they gotta feel it as if it's genuine. Now you two have agreed. We're to agree concerning anything on earth, it shall be so. So, guys, you see how simple this is to not be worried about other motherfuckers and gang stalkers or who the hell got some binoculars looking at you because you went to go check the mail and it was a funny little van went by with a sticker on the side that said Bob's Towing and you ain't never seen Bob's Towing, so you're scared as fuck now. Or because they put a new sign on the corner that says kids playing. You were like, hold on, wait a minute, there are no kids on this block. What the fuck is going on? Paranoia, scared as hell. Every time they put an illusion up, you get scared. Instead of ignoring that shit and walking like a lion on this earth and saying, I dare you, nigga. You want to scare me? Run up to my face to face, and spit that shit and see how it happens to you. That's how you gotta be about this. Bold as a lion. Stop being so damn afraid. He said, resist the devil and he shall flee. So when he comes to you with all his lies, because he's a liar, he's a father of lies, all he does. So when he lies to you, do you believe him? Because if you believe him, then he's your God now. See? Because you allow him to dictate your thoughts and feelings. So then he's your God. Instead of what Abba Yah's word told you. If you did what Abba Yah's word told you, you wouldn't have no fear. Because he's perfect love, so there is no fear in love. See? This is not hard. This is not very difficult thing to grasp. It just requires a transformation of your mind. Is that not what it says? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Being born again, being transformed, not the old man, letting him die and becoming the new man in the spirit, who's guided by the inner, not the outer, not the flesh man, guided by the flesh, but guided by the spirit, who live after the spirit. There is no condemnation to those. So when you have no condemnation to those who are in Yahshua Mashiach, when you come into that, you have no fear because you can't be condemned. You reap what you sow. Well, what happens when you're sowing nothing but love? You're gonna reap love. Guys, y'all want to sow fear and expect to reap good shit. Are y'all crazy as hell? You really believe that? You got a bag full of fear seeds, throwing them in the damn ground, and then when they grow up into fear plants, you're wondering why. How about you stop throwing fear seeds? How about you throw love ones? So when somebody tells you you're stupid, instead of believing that lie seed, how about you throw a true seed in there and say, I am wise? Because I am is wise. It's his name, not yours. If you don't believe it's his name, read Exodus and say, Moses said, hey, when the children of Israel ask and say, who sent me to y'all? What should I tell them? I am that I am. I am is my name for all generations. I am is his name. So it ain't your name when you say it. So how dare you say it in vain? How dare you speak the presence in vain? It's not yours. It's his that he shared with you, not to blaspheme, but to glorify. So glorify his name today. Silawam Yisrael.